The assignment today, Illustrator number 4, is about creating an original image. There's nothing really new about this. It is a time where we take what we know and make something that kind of combines all the things that we have been learning. The only thing posted on Classroom is a handout. The handout looks like this. Let's talk through it real quickly. Here are the requirements for this image that you build. You have to use at least one gradient. You can get gradients out of the swatches panel, out of the library. You go to swatches, click the library button, and look for gradients. You have to use at least one pattern. You have to use at least 2 symbols, at least 5 different shapes. Or when I say different, I mean 5 shapes. They don't have to, if you use 5 stars, they would all count. But you have to use at least 5 shapes. Probably going to need more than that. At least 1 text object, and effort counts. So you can't just rush through it and be done in 5 minutes and say, okay, that's it. Looking for more effort than that. Scoring works this way. Having your gradient in there is 5 points. Having a pattern in there is 5 points. Symbols are 2 points apiece. You have to have at least 2. They're 5 points apiece. You have to have at least 2. So that's 10 points. Shapes are 5 points apiece, and you have to have at least 5, so that's 25 points. A text item is 5 points. The effort score is 15, and that all adds up to 65. So there's kind of your guide for scoring right there. Make sure that you include all of the things that should be included. This will be done on a brand new blank artboard, so you'll start Illustrator and get a new artboard all set up, and then you go to work. And again, today I'm not going to tell you what to make. It's going to be up to your imagination. However, I will show you an example. Here's mine. And I'm going to tear it apart a little bit just to prove to you that I have done the things that were required. And we could kind of hop back and forth here and take a look, but let's check. Do I have a gradient in there someplace? Well, yep. See that box that I'm using as the ground in my image? That's a gradient. It's going from that lighter color down to the darker color. Also have a gradient in this box as well. So I've got gradients. Do I have a pattern? Yes, I do. This building right here is filled with a pattern. So that takes care of that requirement. All right, what else do I have here? Let's just check to make sure we know what else is required. Gradient pattern, at least 2 symbols. All right, well, let's check that out, shall we? This telescope is a symbol. This globe is that is a symbol. This globe is a symbol. The microscope's a symbol. The rocket is a symbol. This little planet over here is a symbol.
You have 1,000 symbols, pretty much.
And so I have more than 2. I'm good. All right, at least 5 shapes are required, so let's take a look. Well, first of all, I already showed you these rectangles here, and those count. All of these stars, every one of those stars up here counts. The moon up here, which is made of some shapes, those count. These boxes for windows count. The boxes for doors count. Well, yes, okay, I made it. That's at least 5 shapes. Do I have text objects? Yes, I do. I've got 2 of them right here. Search for Alien Life National Headquarters. Did I put a little effort into it? Well, I feel like I did. I don't know what you think. I'm going to weave some magic here and put it all back together. There we go. And look, it's the national headquarters for the search for alien life. Found him. He's right there. There he is. Found him. All right, so that's what this project is about. It's about just building an original image in Adobe Illustrator using what you know, and let's see what you can come up with. And do remember that to get full credit, you got to hit the mark, right? You got to have these things. They got to be in there. Time for you to get to work. Let's go.